live. Let's see.
You're live.
Hello, everyone. Good evening, my fellow people. It says I have 0 viewers. This is what happened last time. Welcome back if you joined me last week. If you joined me last week, my apologies. My stream just ended. It just stopped. And I don't know why. And I need to do some... Okay, so Zosha got milk. Come here, come. Sit. Can you see there's milk all over her face? I don't know what happened. This is a news to me as it is to you. Anyway, last week the stream got just shut off. I don't know why. And when I came back to look, it said exactly what it says now. 0 viewers. So, but there's people talking. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now it caught up. 48 viewers. Welcome, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome back. Alex, Luke, low spec Linux laptop, Master 10 IZE, Rodrigo Celarez, Zach MC. Hello, everyone. I intend on only being live for about 30 minutes tonight. And I think that's something similar to what I said last week, and I went for 45, and I was I was rambling when I got cut off. So God knows how long I would have went. Some people thought I was shadow banned or cut off. I have a hard time believing that. Well, I wouldn't say a hard time. I just don't think that I don't think I'm that contentious of a YouTube personality. You know, and I look at 70,000 subscribers. I don't think they're going to go after me. But what do I know? Tim M asked me if there's any relation to Liskey. You know, I'm SKI, so I don't know. I would say no. I would say the answer to that is no. Cool Weird, welcome. I'm happy you're here. Honest Liberty, what's up, Matt? Talk about the losers crying over the awesomeness of Jordan Peterson. Well, there's always people complaining about Jordan Peterson. I don't know what the new complaint is. I don't know. I don't really care what it is. Not that important. I finally... Oh, hey, Robert Harvey. How you doing? Welcome. I have a couple things written down. I got a new notebook, and I really like to write things down. And this week, some wise words I heard. I thought that I would tell them to you. This last video was about being yourself, about being authentic. And then yesterday was Thanksgiving, and most people spend their Thanksgivings with family. Can you be yourself around your family? I have not spent time with my family for Thanksgiving in 20 years. Hold on. I'm 42. Yeah, 20 years, probably. And I actually wrote this. I was thinking about how one would go about starting to be themselves. And if you're not able to be yourself around your family, like when you're growing up, well, actually, I don't know what I think about that. I was going to say then it's probably harder for you to be yourself around other people, but maybe not. Maybe you'd go out and find your flock and you would be able to be that. But what I do want to say is when I was living near my family, I thought like them. We had similar views on many things, and we consumed the same type of content, whether that's news or TV shows or music or just living near each other. You know, there was a cultural vibe, and I agreed much more with them. Now, if I were to be around them, I don't think they would... I don't know how much they would like me. I don't know how much I could be myself. The other thing is, what about myself? Like, I could always be weird and amusing, but I couldn't share my values. And are values a part of who I am? I don't know. I haven't thought that much about it. Let's go back to the message board. There's Milk Dog, who had milk all over her face. Jennifer is 15,330 days old. Neopol. Is that true? Yeah. Okay. Jerry, see you later. Jerry, get out of here. Yeah, so this next video that I'm going to do, I've been working on, I think you guys know. Oh, so I have my, see that board back there? When I first started my YouTube channel, I wrote down all the ideas of things I wanted to talk about. And I didn't really talk about all of them. And then I ordered these recipe cards. So that's nothing. But then every time I have an idea for, some of these are blank. Oh, I was looking for my blank recipe cards. So I put ideas here. Sorry if that was loud. But I've been wanting to talk about submission, women submitting, because it has such a bad reputation, right? And for even some men are like, oh, I don't want women to submit. I want her to be strong and all this shit. But and then I was thinking, what's the difference between submission and, oh God, I'm sorry, what's the word? I'm sorry. It's a word that's important for us to talk about. It's not submit. Just pick a topic. You pick a topic. Remy, what are we going to talk about? Remy, what are we going to talk about? And I kind of was picking a topic. But Remy, hook it up. Remy, supplication. Supplication.
Here's the definition of supplication.
Oh, damn it. Now it looks up dictionary. Supplication, the act of, it's going to be snarky, the act of asking or begging for something earnestly or humbly. The action of asking or begging for something earnestly or humbly. What do you want to talk about that? I don't know what to say about that. Has anyone ever seen the movie Something Monkeys? 14 Monkeys? 10? 6? 16? We're going to watch that in a little bit. But anyway, I wanted to, I believe in magic. Let me explain. I think that there is magic in the sense of if you can come up with a word combination, a sentence structure, you can convince most people of something, or at least open their mind to an idea. And I'm trying to think of how to word an entire video to open the minds up of women about the idea of submitting to their husbands. That's what 12 Monkeys, yes, that's what we're going to watch tonight. So that's what I'm thinking about. But getting back to Thanksgiving, I've been working on that for weeks. I have like 20 things I'm working on. Yeah. Did you get to spend time with your family? Hey, John. Problem solved. No head is dead. Two heads is a freak. Someone must submit and the other lead. Problem solved. I agree. Alex Dighton says, so this idea of submission, it reminds me of The Last Samurai and how some people are prepared to die for a cause, for an idea. Really? I guess. And I found a lot of people, men in particular, but women as well, that when they think of submission, they think purely of sex. I don't think of it like that at all. At all. Do you? Do you think of it just strictly as sex? Because I think it's so much more. And I don't think that anyone should submit to anyone who is not worthy of it, And who is that person submitting to? And that's why it says in the Bible, and I'm not biblical. For anyone who, and then you guys are going to get mad because I'm not biblical. I'm sorry, but I'm not a Bible person, but I think it has good messages. But it says that the man is supposed to, his submission is to God. But if you have a man that's just submitting to his desire, his will, I think a woman would be in trouble with that. Robert went to his parents' house for Thanksgiving. It was pretty normal. Did everyone have a normal Thanksgiving? Was it illegal? Did you break laws by going to spend time with your family? 1 minute ago is very into eggs and the smell of them. The next phase in that is thinking about feet, and then you get into some other realms of different kind of obsessiveness. But it starts with eggs, okay? Friendsgiving, yeah, I have hosted Thanksgiving for about, well, how old am I? Okay, so yeah, like 20 years or something, on and off for 20 years of friends. It's always fun. I like it. It was a little bit different of a Thanksgiving. I'll do a video about why. But we had one family over. It was very nice. And then 2 other friends. So it was like 8 of us. Did you? Okay, so is it illegal for me to have had 8 people in my house? You know, if the world gets really weird, they could like use this video to put me in jail for my Thanksgiving. My Thanksgiving thing. Okay, so here's what I have written down. So one of the friends that I had over last night, we were talking about being open-minded and spending time with open-minded people and people that claim that they're open-minded but aren't. And he said something like this. He said to be open-minded, you have to willingly jeopardize your social circles constantly at every interaction. And I thought that was really interesting because if you start to think a certain way, you'll typically meet other people that also think a certain way. But if you're constantly challenging and truly open to new ideas, you're constantly changing and testing the barriers and boundaries within the confines and the protection of your friend group, of your peer group, and to put stress on that could break it. And then what? And to constantly to constantly try to find a group of people that is willing to accept you in your current state of thinking is hard enough, yet to find a group of people that connect with you whilst you're in flux because you're so open-minded would be almost impossible and very stressful. What do you think about that? Dave Clark says open-minded, everyone falls victim to confirmation bias. I think so too. I mean, it does feel good when I think something and then I find information that backs it up. My friend, Honest Liberty, he used to get more upset when he would have these really long and beautiful and well-articulated conversations with open-minded people that were willing to engage about anarchy. And it would, there's just so few anarchists. But he would submit his position well, and they would walk away with nothing changed, and he would be really disenfranchised, or he'd be upset by that. Like it was a lost cause. But the thing about changing, and I probably have said this in a video before, is it doesn't happen. No one ever is like, you know what, dude, everything you said, it was right. I was wrong about everything. No, you're never gonna. Don't ever cause someone to feel like that. That's not how you're gonna. It's not how you're gonna win anyone. So I always tell him, say the things and be gentle, and let people sleep with that information and wake up the next day. Because if they're gonna remove an idea, they're gonna have to put on a new one, and they're gonna want to do that behind closed doors. It's private. People don't want to change nuances of their identity in front of people, especially the people that made them put on the new stripe of identity. Does that make sense? So, yeah, that's what I think. It is good to be open-minded, but you have to know with whom and where in order, I'm sorry, it's moving, in order to have an open conversation and feedback. Isn't it true? The other thing I was thinking about being honest, authentic with yourself, this last video, that's what I talked about, is being yourself. Yeah, my least favorite people are the ones that say something like too much information, or that speak negatively about anyone who's not them. She wears too much makeup. She wears too little makeup. She looks like shit. She's stupid. Her voice is bad. I would never say that. I would never date a guy 10 pounds overweight. I would never date a guy 10 pounds underweight. I would never, she's this, she's that. No, all you've done is blocked yourself into never organically changing. Because you've defined who you are by confronting or alienating or despising or disliking other parts of people who you aren't at that moment, but you can now never be comfortably because you've dissed it. It's like I always say to young women, be really careful that you don't speak disparagingly about older women, because you will be older unless you're dead, and then you're going to have to go to therapy, not because of the world, but because of what you've told yourself repeatedly. Which goes back to be careful what you sell yourself, because you'll buy anything. Right? Why did I say that? Yeah, I think one of the best ways to start to be yourself comfortably is to stop dissing other people for anything. Just observe, shut up about it. And because I also think that people tend to define themselves by who they like and who they don't. Like the virtue signalers that we all love so much. They're telling you that you're worse, and they're telling themselves that they're better. Don't do that. Just shut up. If you're better than somebody, shut up about it and be it instead of saying it. That's my opinion. Oh, it was surrender versus submit. I wrote it down. Remember, for the people that were here at the beginning, I have a video in the works about submission, and I was wondering what the difference between surrender and submit is. So, to me, it seems like surrender, I don't want to say you give up, but you give your, I don't know. And then submit seems like the same thing. I don't know. Yes, okay, Archangel 1, seeking approval of others can lead to closed-mindedness. Oh, I don't want anyone to seek approval. But yeah, actually, maybe I do. You know, they say that you are the 5 people that you spend the most time with. And if you're trying to better your station in life, you'll probably want to step up and spend time with people who are you consider a tick better than you. And you probably want to impress them, not just them, but yourself, by being accepted by them. Maybe that's a measure of it. Submit seems less thoughtful. Submit seems less thoughtful. I would have to think on that. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. And I know that a lot of people on this channel had originally talked a lot of shit about age. I have no qualms with getting older. And for the people that are older, you know that the 20s are just, there's not many people that have a very firm understanding and acceptance of who they are in their 20s. And if you are in your 20s and you have that firm setness of who you are, that's wonderful. But I don't think it's a very popular feeling to have in your 20s. Surrender sounds like you lose. Digital Marketing Northwest, welcome. Surrender sounds like you lose. Yeah, isn't that acquiesce is a better word? But isn't acquiesce more like the Game Lover 2222 says acquiesce is a better word. I thought acquiesce is more like as you wish type of a thing. Which is similar. It's a cousin at least, right? Some weird questions. 20, Zach MC says it's your prime. Yeah, Zach MC, how old are you? Zach MC, talking to you, how old are you? Zach MC. Dominate! Okay, how old are you? Zach MC. Zach MC. Waiting on your age. Zach MC is not going to tell us how old he is. He's in his 20s. He's probably 18. No, he's 24. Zach MC, 47? Do you think that was your prime? Do you feel like that was your prime at 47? Because I don't know. I don't feel like that at all. 20s better not be my prime. 20s suck. I hated my 20s. I hated my 20s. Lag? Okay, got it. I see that right now. Lag. Surrender is giving up. Submission is seeking another's goals. Jerry Kindig 2. Surrender is giving up. Submission is seeking another's goals. I'd have to meditate on that too. As I read these, does everyone here have a visceral automatic response where you know your position automatically to that? Or do you have to reflect? Because I have to reflect often. That's just a question. I'm seeing if I have anything else. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was just thinking about people that you can kind of tell they're not comfortable. They're not quite authentic. And one of them is the person that is funny, but then like says a joke and then looks around the room. You know? Or people that speak once they get in a conversation with someone, they start talking really loud and then they start looking around to see if anyone is like watching them. You know exactly what I'm talking about, right? You've seen these people. I think those are some pretty good indicators. I like to reflect. Jennifer says that she likes to reflect. Good. Trouble with a Purpose. What's up? Yeah. The Speakeasy Studio. I love you. That's nice. I love you too. Thanks for everyone for joining me on this Black Friday. Did you guys go shopping? Does anyone shop anymore? I haven't been shopping. I don't know. I guess maybe I order things. Do you have people that you're going to buy presents for? Do you chop down your own Christmas tree? Do you get a Christmas tree? Or do you do something else? This year, we're going to chop down a Christmas tree. This year, we're going to chop down a Christmas tree. Same thing we said last year. My daughter doesn't know we have a pine candle. She's like, oh. I'm like, oh my God, it smells like Christmas. We've had an artificial tree for the past 2 years. Of course she doesn't know what pine smells like. She's not going to connect that. So I want to go out. I'm not farting. I have this new chair and it's going. Oh, we're blowing up over here. I detest Black Friday. Yeah, it's weird. Fake tree. We have a fake tree with fake snow on it. It's really pretty. But yeah, this year we're going to. So you go and you pay money, to the government. Love the government. And they give you a piece of tape. No, it's like plastic. And you can cut down any tree as long as it's not longer than the plastic, the trunk. That's how it works. Did you know that? Did I just teach you something? You guys, I want to turn this light off. I don't know if it's OCD, but sometimes if I really want a door shut or a light off, and it's not even, I know that light is on over there and it's not affecting me at all, but I can hardly stop thinking about it. What is that called? Trump derangement syndrome? Okay. Back to it. Yeah, I said everything I wanted to. Isn't that funny? And I still have 6 minutes to hang out with you, 47-year-old, primes in your 20s, with you, who loves the smell of eggs, to you who wants to see my feet, to you who thinks it's the most boring thing, to you who wonders how you stumbled on my channel. Jen, do you have a sister? I don't. Zach MC, I'm an only child raised by a single mother. What do you guys think of that? Huh? Is that surprising, or did you know? Some of you have guaranteed that I have brothers and sisters and had an awesome mother and father. You know the guaranteers. Oh, she clearly came from just brothers. I'll be right back. I'm going to shut that light off because I'm freaking out. Hey! See, it was really close, but it was really bothering me. Some people comment and make fun of my studio. Oh, I think you're YouTube, it's J Studio. No kidding, I have cords. This is no studio. Okay, does anybody have any questions? What do you guys want to talk about? Huh? Feet, show me your feet. What if I said, I'll show you my feet if you take a picture of your feet and put it on my Facebook post? Would you do that? I also do that sometimes when people are really rude. I'm like, you know what? Why don't you, because I do that on Facebook. Instead of like typing things, I'll often make a video and then submit that. So I'm like talking to Chelsea, some chick named Chelsea. I'm like, Chelsea, listen, this is my point. And I find that people become a little bit softer when you look them in the fake eyes. You know, like I'm looking you in the eyes right now all over the world, but I'm not looking you in the eyes. But it tends to soften people. What was my point? Oh, yeah. So I always want people to be like, you know what? You think I'm every name in the book. I would love for you to make a video and put it on my Facebook. I will not take it down. Again, what was the point of that? I don't remember. Oh, the feet thing. Yeah. No. Alex, we're not doing kinks. It's just a thing. Sometimes people talk about it. Ugliest feet competition. Did you know that Reddit has a Secret Santa? Big Secret Santa thing. And you can sign up for it and some random human on the planet will send you a present. Which isn't a bad idea. Like if you're alone, have a hard time making friends, you know? I drink this zero stuff. Mid-20s. If you're handsome, you can get the women at any age. Master, I don't know, 10 IZE. I don't know how to say things. Yeah, remember I came from fine dining and people of all ages. I did the whole video about the wall. But I always say, if you want to see both men and women who have hit the wall, go to fucking Walmart. Go to Walmart. Most people have hit the wall. If you want to see men and women who look very, very good, go out to a fine dining restaurant. Get invited to a charity event. Where it's $200 to $300 a seat. And you will see people who tend to not age and look very good. That's just what I've seen. Anecdotal, perhaps. I don't know. Yeah, I never got into the Reddit. James Simpson said he never got into the Reddit thing. Me neither. It's just something that I saw. I don't know how or why. Remy Stop says, age is so overrated. I agree. You know what I need? I need a monitor right here so I can look at you and read. But I don't have that. 235 people. What are you guys doing? You know what time I've been going to bed lately? Guess. It's 6:30 here. What time? Yeah, you should say, what time do you think I go to bed? Which is so boring, right? Who cares? And then what time you go to bed, typically. I'm kind of interested in this, actually. Because I wonder what time people go to bed. Remy, how old are you? You still dated a 19-year-old. Yeah. Multimedia Jay says, Walmart makes me wonder if some of these folks even had a wall to hit. Yeah, some people. Okay. 9:45, 10 p.m., 2 a.m., 10:30, 2. Oh, he's guessing me. 9 p.m., 5 o'clock in the morning, 1 a.m., 9:30, 2. Hey, just wanted to say I love your channel. Your videos help me reassess my life and leave a terrible marriage. And I'm taking a year to build myself into the woman I want to be. Christy Lee M. How do you feel? How do you feel now? I bet you feel liberated, scared as shit, powerful, weak, hopeful, despair, all in like 1 minute and on repeat. Good. I'm happy that you are going to reassess the plumb line, right? That's where we want to be. That's right with God. I know I say God a lot. I believe in something bigger, but I certainly believe in good. So to find your center there, the plumb line. I did a video on it. It wasn't very good, but I meant every word of it. This is the good, and sometimes people are off by degrees. So how many degrees off are you? I guess I could go with authenticity too. How far off are we from our authentic self? I go to bed. I'm in bed at 8:30 lately, but I also get up with my husband at 4:45. So there's that. There's that. Guess what? My commitment is over. I said I'd hang out for 30 minutes. And it's not, honest to God, it's not because I don't enjoy spending time with you. Because I like this. I like to learn about you. I just, COVID is a scam. I agree. How many people are going to drop this because I said that? But it's just, yeah, I want to be, I need to figure out my life. Okay. I need to figure out how to amuse you. I need to figure out some things, and I don't want to let you down, right? 236 people might have someone better to listen to. Or you could journal. I know you don't want to. What if you journaled tonight? You're not going to do it. That's all right. I didn't lose anybody. Okay, so everyone, I am going to go. I'll stay for 2 more minutes. I just want to see if there's any other questions or COVID is real. Thanks for chilling with us. Rodrigo Salazar, honestly, God, thank you. Thank you. I like it. Half hour is too short. I'm not even fun right now. Or I read 239 right now. No, I'm not even that fun. But Michael Bell, should I do sock puppet? Weekday stories. I should tell more stories. It's funny because I haven't had people over, since my meetup. Well, I kind of gave up on my Tuesday night meetup before COVID. No, I kind of didn't. I gave up on it. Handed the reins over. But when I was doing the meetup, I had 12 to 20 people to talk to for a couple hours and get ideas and remember stories. I'd hear a story and then I can remember it. But I just haven't had a lot of communication with friends. 3 of my friends have moved in the past month. Another one won't come out of his house. So I actually don't want, sometimes there's been lonely times in my life where I really wanted friends, but I feel really good right now. And I don't know if that's unhealthy. I will journal about it. So I have a new video coming out on Tuesday. And there's Zippy. And I hope to see you all then, okay? I read the emails that come in. I can't always... Well, that's a fucking lie. I can always respond. I can always make time. I don't always respond, okay? It's not an inability. Apparently, it's an unwillingness. But I usually get back to most people. I am kind of flaky, though, and it takes me a while, so my apologies on that. I do want to say one thing. Last Monday, I ran into a subscriber at a coffee shop here in Colorado Springs. And if you are listening right now, I am going to email you. Hey, thank you. Steesley, tell us about your gun collection. Okay. He's been a subscriber for a long time. And lead attorney, Oh, he loves these chats and he can't believe he got here so late. He's the same person I mentioned. Thank you both for your contribution. He is the YouTuber that I mentioned last time. Handsome, charming, informative, funny divorce lawyer. He's got good things to say. So I would go over to his channel. Tell us about your gun collection. I just got... Oh, I can't remember what it's called. But it's really small and it's a 9 and it's so beautiful and it fits so lovely in the hand. And I can't remember the name of it. And then I have an AR, an AK. Yeah, we're ready. Now all we need is the property. We want to homestead. And we're waiting to sell a house and do all that fun stuff. I hate to leave when there's $20 up. You know what I mean? You guys know what I'm talking about when there's the thing. Mark says Colorado Springs is trash. Mark, thanks for coming in with your godly opinion. What about it is trash? I bet Mark's from Denver. A lot of people from Denver hate Colorado Springs. I don't know where Behringer wine? Oh, no. Sorry. Sommelier for 15 years. No, it's... If my husband was... Oh, the SIG 365. That's the one I'm talking about? Is that the one I really like? Yeah, that one feels good in the hand. Moved to Indiana? Sean Schult. Moved to Indiana. Again, I don't know. There's a part of us that wants to live in New Hampshire, but my husband hates the cold. I love it. I'm like, let's go outside. It's so cold. And the snow is hitting us in the face, and he hates it. He's from California. I'm from Wisconsin, and I really like it. So he's scared of the lackluster. It's a SIG 365, at M&P 357, and 9, and an AR AK Savage 247. He likes them more than I do. I like my bow and arrow more than I like the guns, but anyway, yeah, so he's more afraid of the winters there. And then also, property is way more expensive, and the growing season is way shorter. Ugh. Lackluster is hubby. Yes, that is my husband. The police accountability and government transparency YouTuber is my husband. Oh, what's your favorite red wine that's affordable? Lerone C asked. Oh, this is fun. Okay, well, what's affordable? Hold on. That's affordable. Well, my favorite wine is Duckhorn Merlot. Duckhorn Merlot. I really like actually all the Duckhorn products, even like the Decoy. I wouldn't do Prisoner anymore. That Orange Swift sold the Prisoner, and since then I don't think it's as good, although it is a little cheaper. I don't know. Let me think about that. It's been a long time since so the restaurant that I don't work in restaurants anymore. The last restaurant that I worked at, the owner was like to have control. So he would sell the wines and whatnot. And I lost all desire to talk about wines because that was his domain. Before that, the restaurant that I worked at, the 2 restaurants before that, we had a huge wine collection. And I was the only somm there. And with 700 bottles. So I was so much more active in tasting and knowing about wine. I don't know shit anymore. I just know what I like. Oh, I missed $5. Bling 23. Wait, $20. He donated 5 and put 20. I don't understand what that means, but regardless, thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Do you guys think I'm a liar? Because I said I was going to get off the phone with you 9 minutes ago. Oh, Art of Free Speech. Paul emailed us back. So last week, Paul and Art of Free Speech had a quick little text conversation about what free speech is, should it be allowed, and they both agreed to a conversation/debate, and now we're trying to figure out the parameters and the terms, the boundaries, and what exactly we're talking about. So it is quite possible that this is pretty cool, that what is today? Next Friday, instead of me blabbing at you, we will be conducting a debate that I'll be moderating about free speech, which would be fun, right? I think that'd be great. Nichama, $20, thank you. Great to see you here on a Friday night. I also don't feel super social these days. Feeling more cozy at home now it's autumn. I'm totally with you. I am totally with you. Yeah, the thing about Colorado Springs, which sucks, and if you responded as to why, I missed it. I'm sorry. The thing about Colorado Springs that I think sucks is that it's always nice out. Coming from Wisconsin, we had winter. Cold. And it was so nice to me, to have those seasons. But here it's like, I don't know. Today it was 40. Let's look. I'll tell you guys. Tomorrow, the weather. I need a new phone to follow me around. No, I don't know where my weather thing is. It'll probably be 42. That's my guess, 42. Free speech is earned. Really? We'll see. We'll see if it's earned. What part of Wisconsin? Stevens Point. Rob M. Do you know where that is? It's right in the middle of the state. New Hampshire, best state. Are you a skier? I used to ski when I was a little girl, and then I turned into a snowboarder the first time I moved to Colorado when I was 2019. I lived in Vail, and then I started snowboarding because I lived 5 minutes from the mountain. And then I rode for like 2 years, and then I haven't been since. I'm too old. Oh, Blink 23, here's other 15. Sorry. Oh, God. That's so sweet. Thank you. Oh, my God. You're funny. That's sweet. Yeah, I'm really excited about this potential conversation. I totally believe in free speech. I don't think it's earned. And I don't think if you hurt my feelings, unless you say I'm going to kill you because you're a dumb bitch. I don't even care about the dumb bitch. It's the kill me part, someone should kill her. That's not free speech, right? So I think the Constitution and the amendments and the way that it's been set up has a pretty good diagram and guidelines for how to speak and what free speech is. Ugh. That's what I think. What do you think of Karens? So Karens are narcs, right? Or you're from Wapaka? That's funny. I used to go to Wapaka. Was there a water park there or something? Or was it just there was a lake there? There's probably just lakes there. But I've been to Wapaka Oh no, Wapaka, that's up north. Okay, I think my aunt lives there, actually. What in the hell was I talking about before Wapaka? Oh, Karens. Anyone that starts screaming at you that you should change your way of movements and actions because it goes against particularly a law, and another particularly is their feelings, I think is ridiculous. They have a right to be hysterical, but not in my face, So then we get into the NAP, the non-aggression principle. Then we get into noise. Is it your right to be able to scream at me? Because you are aggressing in that way. So it's a huge conversation, super philosophical, very nuanced, also very black and white. Depends how you want to look at it. Is how I'm looking at it. I want to see your manager. Yeah, they're just not loved, are they? They're just not. It's people that aren't important enough at home. And that is why I'm all about family. Because if you have a strong family, if you are a mother and you're important to your children and to your husband, and if you're a husband and you have an important role within your family, you're not, women in particular, you're not going to be that screechy person. is my feeling. A miffled cuttlefish is not here tonight. That is a shame. She is missed. Yeah, I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I keep saying I don't know. What I'm saying I don't know about is where the world is going, but then on the other hand, I can't control anything except for what I can control. So that's where I have to stay. Right? I mean, that's the only sane way to think about things. Someone says, DSDFTW, your rights end where mine begin, and mine end where yours begin. You do not have the right to not be offended. I could not agree more. What? How are people so offended? Like, I did a video on this. I think I look like this. Shh. I think I'm doing that in the thumbnail, so you can look at that. But I don't remember the last time I was offended. I do, and I mentioned it in the video. It's where a friend of ours from California, this is a year or two ago, a friend of ours from California was here at the house. We were all talking, and he said that he didn't like Colorado Springs. That's later. We were talking about cultural appropriations, okay? And how he was against appropriating other people's cultures. I'm like, and I have no qualms with it. If I want to put my hair in pigtails and you think it seems like it's something only a Native American Indian would do and I shouldn't do it, I don't agree with you and I'm going to put my hair in pigtails, right? So he was talking about cultural appropriations. And then he was talking about how he didn't like Colorado Springs and he wished it was more like Berkeley, California, where he came from. And he was hoping that things would change, that there'd be enough California people coming that would change the culture. Like, are you fucking kidding me? That you're going to talk about Colorado Springs and how much you hate it while you are here because you hate California so much. That kind of made me mad. But whatever. I mean, cognitive dissonance. I'm guilty of it too. So that's the last time I was offended. I was pissed. And I wouldn't even... I'll say this. I don't know if I was offended. I know that I had a hot in my stomach. It was a hot... And I let him talk and I said my piece. And there was no yelling, but I felt burning in my gut. Yeah, I thought he was kind of being hypocritical. Super smart guy. And I'm not doing it justice, like you're only getting more eloquently and have more people on his side. So... Yeah, I think Art of Free Speech, I think he did like Boulder a lot. Oh, dear God. Yeah, I've only been to California once for that wedding that I told you guys about. Oh, hi. This is Zosha. Are you happy? Did you go outside? I'm sorry. Are you drinking sugar water? It's 0. I'm really dehydrated. So that's what I'm doing. Isn't YouTube funny? Oh, God. I think YouTube is very funny that we can all spend time together. Sometimes I wonder why you're here. And then when I watch live streams, I never wonder why I'm there. Like I'm there to hang out and listen to someone shoot the shit, kind of in the background of me driving or cooking. So, yeah, that's it. You don't have to be sad. There's nothing to be sad about. I always have to remind her that she has a good life. We have a park right here, and we throw the ball with the chuck it. And there's geese that land there every year, so we call it Goose Poop Park, and she loves to eat goose poop. So she gets to do that every day. Like, what else do you want? No, she just came in. She was all cold. Someone just let her in from outside, and she always has to find where Mom is. I'm Mom. I know a lot of you disapprove of humans saying that, but it's the truth. Okay, let's see. I don't know. Come on, you guys. Give me something here. Lackluster, is there anything that I should say? Do you want to watch that movie? We're going to watch, like I said before, 23,000 Monkeys. What's it, 14 Monkeys? Is it about disease? I don't know. Is it about the current state of affairs? Isn't everything, it seems like every movie and every book you've ever read is like, holy shit, this is happening right now. That's what it seems like. I don't know. I've thought about changing my channel. No, I'm not going to. I've thought about changing my channel into more, I guess I would say political, but it'd be anti-politics. More of a... the older I get, the more I learn, and the more things are uncovered, the more I'm like, yeah, I think a lot of conspiracy theories are beyond theories. I think they're real. There's a YouTuber named Amazing Polly. Do any of you know her? I really, excuse me, I really like her. And Larkin Rose. Those are my two people and the two sects of who Jennifer Liskey is on those, in those veins that I really like. Larkin Rose and the Amazing Polly. But they're smart. I'll just do my own thing, right? And have you watched Social Dilemma on Netflix? No. Is it good? I just saw... Oh, well, I'll be living in Goose Poop Park. Oh, Goose Poop Park. Goose Poop Park. Oh, Owen Benjamin and what he is up to with his community. I don't know. I've never watched him. I know a lot of my friends really like Owen Benjamin. I don't know. And I don't know enough to give my temperature reading. Oh, she's on BitChute. Owen Asquith. Love Amazing Polly. She's on BitChute now. Is she still on YouTube? I haven't seen a video in quite a while. Blink 23, it's worth watching? All right. Well, everyone, I think I'm going to do it at the peak here of my 240 viewers. Thank you, everyone. I'll be here next week. And if we're not, like I said, for those of you who are new, hello, welcome. I have a YouTube channel. My name is Jennifer Liskey. This is it. This is just a live thing that I do every Friday. Next Friday, I might be blabbing at you at the screen, or I'll be hosting a debate about free speech. Either way, cognitive function therapy, I have not. Don't distract me. I have to go. Everyone, it's been a pleasure. I will see you next week, or I won't. Either way, be well. Write a page in a journal. Email me if you have questions. Okay?